What's up, you guys? So I'm back with another video. This is going to be the WWE Payback 2017 review. I will do my best to keep this review shorter than my other ones. It just started, and I'm going to try my best to not bash the company as much. We'll see how that goes. I don't expect this to be a great pay-per-view or anything like that, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so first match. Chris Jericho defeats Kevin Owens to win the United States Championship. Now he's on SmackDown Live. It was an alright match, it wasn't too bad. A little bit more on the boring side, but it really wasn't that bad. Wins with the Walls of Jericho, and I was a little bit surprised. I was expecting Kevin Owens to win, mainly because I thought Chris Jericho was going to take time off from WWE to go tour with his band. So the fact that he won the US title, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, if he's going to stay in WWE a bit longer or if he's going to lose the belt pretty quick. But, yeah, not too bad of a match. Alright guys, so the second match was the Cruiserweight Championship match. Neville defending against Austin Aries, and the match's result was because of disqualification. Crap ending. WWE is known to do this often at pay-per-views. Basically what happened was Austin Aries had Neville in his submission move, and Neville ended up grabbing the referee by the shirt and like pushing him, I guess, or throwing him like across the ring or something, and they made they called it disqualification on that. So Neville retains, but Austin Aries wins the match. Pretty stupid. I mean, it was overall a decent match. I just felt like there should have been a legitimate ending. I also couldn't help but notice that Michael Cole was making comments about NBA references in this match. Not really important, but Booker T's been doing commentating or whatever since, I guess, David Otunga or whoever is, making a movie or something. So Booker T makes NBA references, and Michael Cole's like saying, "Oh, you don't need to do that, blah blah blah." Well, what about all the times JBL makes football references? And Michael Cole didn't say shit about that. And then Michael Cole takes a shot at James Harden, saying his beard is worse than Neville's. Just something I noticed, because I'm, not as big a basketball fan of WWE, but I've been following basketball recently, and just the fact that he's saying that is just kind of annoying. I don't know. Annoying commentating by Michael Cole. Crappy finish. So, let's see. Cesaro and Sheamus are coming out, so the third match will be them against the Hardy Boys for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Alright guys, so now it is the end of the Raw Tag Team title match, and the Hardy Boys won. Jeff Hardy won with the Swanton Bomb to Sheamus. So apparently after the match, I'm seeing Cesaro and Sheamus attacking the Hardy Boys after them shaking hands in the ring. This match was awesome. This is by far the best match so far of the night. Some fast-paced action, very good spots and moves. I was entertained the whole time. Great match. The Hardy Boys are always awesome. Cesaro is always awesome. Sheamus, I do like, not that much. A lot of people shit on him for being boring and stale, but, I can't deny that he has good matches. He's been in some really good matches. This was definitely one of them. And they are just destroying the Hardy Boys now. Looks like a bro kick is coming for Matt Hardy. And yeah, at one point in this match, Sheamus went for a kick to Jeff Hardy, and apparently he got his teeth knocked out or something. That's what they've been saying, and it kind of looked like it too at the end of the match. But yeah, they just attacked the Hardy Boys. Matt Hardy is slightly busted open. Cesaro and Sheamus are holding the titles. I had a feeling something was going to happen. I was expecting something to happen after this match. You know, a lot of people are saying that, you know, they're gonna do the whole delete gimmick, and you know, I don't know. Matt Hardy was saying delete, you know, throughout the match. Yeah. So, I don't know. So far, this is the best point of the whole night. We're an hour into the show, and out of all three matches, this is by far the best one. You know, I'm so glad the Hardys are back in the company. And, you know, from what I've been seeing online, like rumor-wise, like, eventually Matt Hardy's going to get the delete gimmick or whatever, like broken Matt Hardy, and then, apparently Jeff is going to get like a singles push like he did right before he left. But, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this match. This was a good match, good ending, and we'll see what the fourth match is shortly. Alright, so in the fourth match, Alexa Bliss defeats Bayley to win the Raw Women's Championship. Now this match, it was decent. I didn't really care for it. You know, I don't really ever care for the Divas matches, to be honest. I think it's kind of stupid how Bayley lost the championship already. I mean, she could have held it a bit longer. She just won it, her match at WrestleMania. So, you know, it's pretty much confirmed that she's going to face Sasha Banks at SummerSlam. Bayley versus Sasha Banks. So they're going to build up to that, and I'm guessing Alexa Bliss is going to hold the title until then or something like that. But, yeah, I just didn't really care for that match, but it was okay. Alright, so that was pretty interesting. The fifth match pretty much started. It was the House of Horror match, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. Now, the beginning of this match was pre-recorded. I already knew this, you know, seen it online, all that kind of stuff, but, you know, it makes sense that they would do this. They would show the pre-recorded stuff, have a few more matches, and then, you know, finish off with that, most likely for the main event. I don't know really what to think of that. I mean, I liked what I saw for the most part. Basically what happens is there's a car, like a limo, driving. It stops. Randy Orton's in the car. He gets out at this, like, house. It's supposed to be like a haunted house. And, you know, he gets out. Everything's all creepy. He gets in the house by kicking down the door. Bray Wyatt jumps him from behind. They start fighting throughout the house. There's a bunch of weird rooms, you know, weird stuff in the house, like, you know, like these baby dolls, like all demonic looking, like hanging from the ceiling, stuff like that. You know, it was pretty much like just filmed like a horror movie. It was actually filmed, you know, better than some horror movies I've seen, and I like watching horror movies, so, you know, I enjoyed it. You know, could have been worse. I mean, for a PG era, you know, well done. I feel like it would be way better suited for the Attitude Era, but, you know, they're fighting in the house. Bray Wyatt, at one point, he ends up throwing a refrigerator down onto Randy Orton. Then he gets out of the house, and he gets in the car and says he's going to the arena. And now they're having the sixth match, Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins. I'm about to watch that. So, you know, I mean, it wasn't too bad. We'll see what happens when they get to the arena. I'm assuming that it's going to be the very end of the show. But, yeah, I mean, it could have been a lot worse, and I think it was pretty well done for PG era stuff. So, the sixth match, Seth Rollins defeats Samoa Joe. I didn't really enjoy the match too much. It seemed pretty boring. I feel like these guys could have had a way better match together, you know, being, you know, higher up on the card. superstars. Pretty basic, boring match. Wasn't even that long. You know, some people would think that it'd be the match of the night. Definitely not, in my opinion. Seth Rollins wins by reversing, I think it was Samoa Joe's finisher or something like that. He basically won with a pin, like a amateur wrestling type pin. And Bray Wyatt just arrived to the arena, so we'll see what happens with this. Bray Wyatt just won the House of Horror match due to interference from Jinder Mahal. So Bray Wyatt gets back to the arena. You know, he gets out there in the ring, and Orton just shows up out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere, whatever. And well, he didn't do an RKO, but so what happens is, you know, they briefly, you know, wrestle on the outside for a little bit. Randy Orton hits Bray Wyatt in the back with the steel chair. You know, slow-paced action, stuff like that. They get into the ring, and Jinder Mahal's henchmen, the Bollywood boys, or whoever the fuck those jobbers are, they come in and they start trying to attack Orton, but he makes easy work of them. No big deal. And then Randy Orton hits the RKO on Bray Wyatt, and then next thing we know, Jinder Mahal shows up with the championship that he took from SmackDown, and just hits Randy Orton with the title, and then Bray Wyatt hits Sister Abigail. The match is over. So, I mean, okay finish, pretty predictable. I was expecting something to happen with Jinder Mahal, but I just thought that this part of the show was going to be the very end. I guess not. There's only like a half hour left of the show, so there's Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. I guess that's the last match because I can't think of any others. So, you know, hopefully something cool happens there. Hopefully something cool happens, because I don't know, the House of Horror match was pretty hyped up. You know, I liked it because it was different from what they've done in the past. You know, they've never done anything like that, but, you know, it was a mixed reaction. There was a couple people that looked like they were, you know, behind Jinder, but most of them were booing the shit out of Jinder, so, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the main event. So, Braun Strowman defeated Roman Reigns. Now, I'm kind of feeling iffy about this. Now, here's the thing. I don't like Roman Reigns, and I'm glad Braun Strowman got the win. However, the one time they make Roman lose is not the right time. I mean, if any time Roman Reigns should have won, it should have been now, because how in the fuck is Roman Reigns going to end The Undertaker's career, defeat him at WrestleMania, and then lose at the very next pay-per-view? I get that he's been destroyed by Braun Strowman with the whole ambulance segment and stuff. I mean, he came out with bandages and stuff. It's after the match. Braun Strowman looks like he's about to slam him on the steel steps. Roman's most likely going to counter or something. I have no idea. No. Okay, so he just slams him on the steel steps. See if he does anything else. It's just really stupid, like, what WWE is doing. I just don't understand them at all. You know, Roman Reigns, they keep pushing this guy, and then, you know, he beats The Undertaker, and then, you know, Braun Strowman wins. I don't know if they're trying to fuck with us and throw us off guard. It's like, he just beat The Undertaker, and now he's winning the next pay-per-view, like, you know, like, what the fuck? And now it's stupid because Braun Strowman, he just lost to fucking Kalisto. He just lost to Kalisto in this shitty dumpster match. And now he's gonna beat Roman Reigns. It just doesn't make sense to me. I just don't get it. I'm happy that he won. You know, they should continue to push him properly. I just don't see why they make Roman Reigns lose now when they should have made him lost all the other times. And Braun Strowman is just completely destroying Roman Reigns. Hopefully this means we won't see Roman Reigns anytime soon. I know I said this a couple times already. I'm going to Raw in a couple weeks, and one of the matches that's booked is Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. I personally don't really want to see that live because, I mean, they've fought how many times now? So Roman Reigns is bleeding from the mouth, apparently. You know, they're checking on him in the ring and stuff. Is this the end of the pay-per-view just like that? There's got to be something else. I know that they end the pay-per-views early sometimes. There's like 15 minutes left. But it doesn't seem like they're ending the show just yet, so I don't know. The fans are chanting, "Thank you, Strowman." Yeah, Roman's fucked up.
And again, this is what did the damage.
Yeah, I don't know what else is going to happen. Is Brock Lesnar gonna make a surprise appearance? I doubt it. If he does, that would be cool. I'm very disappointed in WWE, not making Brock Lesnar show up. I mean, I get it. He shows up when he wants to. They made all those kind of deals. But the fact that the champion is not there. The guy that's, you're supposed to be revolving the show around is the champion, and he's not there. There's no title match at this pay-per-view. It just ruins it for me. It just takes away a lot from the show. There definitely should be a world title match in the end of a pay-per-view, or at least some point in any pay-per-view. So they're walking Roman Reigns to the back. Yeah, they're just fucking up Roman Reigns, so I guess Braun Strowman might come back and attack him. I have no idea really what's going on here. They're not ending the show yet.
This is right here in front of us, guys, and you can see Roman just making his way over here in front of the announce table.
He's coming to the announce table, so does that mean we're going to get a table spot, or they're bringing him a stretcher? Yeah, so far, I mean, Payback, it wasn't as boring as I thought it was going to be. That's the end of the show. So they basically just wasted all that time filming Roman Reigns walking around just to end the show like that. That is so stupid. Alright, the show's over now. Yeah, it's over. This is stupid. So, Roman Reigns loses, gets destroyed, and then they film him walking up the ramp and just wasting time, acting like they're going to do something.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on this edition of Raw Talk on the WWE Network. This is
So they show Roman backstage now after the show. It's like some bonus footage or something.
After an hellacious assault at the hands
Okay, so maybe maybe something's going to happen now. He's like spitting blood on the wall. The fuck?
Again, this is the damage.
Yeah, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was a lot better than Fastlane and Elimination Chamber, in my opinion. People might say Elimination Chamber's better because of the Chamber, but, that pay-per-view sucked. I mean, it was cool to see Bray Wyatt win the title, finally, but he just lost it right away, so that pay-per-view was pretty shitty, and so was Fastlane with the crappy main event that was. So, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, not really a good main event. I mean, I'm glad Roman lost. It's just kind of weird how, you know, they make him lose in the, in the wrong time, in my opinion. The booking is just so weird. I really don't know what the fuck WWE is doing, so that's your Payback review, guys. Decent show, I guess, and it just sucks that the champion is not there. I really feel like there should be a championship match. Brock Lesnar should have been there and defended the title. Okay, one last thing. As literally the second I stopped recording and was gonna finish, Roman Reigns gets charged at by Braun Strowman backstage, and he moves out of the way, and Braun Strowman just like flips into like a big pile of boxes, and now Roman Reigns is hitting him with the door of the ambulance. I mean, they could have kept this for the actual pay-per-view. This is like bonus footage, Raw talk, or something like that.
And then in just a moment of rage, Roman Reigns able to use the door to his advantage.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just so weird what they're doing right now. I just don't understand it at all.
Seriously hurt. He's going to need some medical attention.
Alright, so Strowman gets hit by the door of the ambulance a few times and just like runs away. Like, what the fuck? Roman Reigns is bleeding. And now it's Raw talk. WWE, what the fuck are you doing? You gotta start making better shows. Yeah, it was hard to watch, Jerry Lawler. It was hard to watch because it seems like WWE still doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Alright, well, I'll try to get some footage on Monday Night Raw, and I'll see you guys with the next pay-per-view review. That's going to be Backlash May 21st, I believe it is, for SmackDown. And, yeah, so peace, guys.